Hello, my crafty friends. I'm not going to do much till some more people get in here, but I got to be on a minute before people show up. So, gave you some pretties to look at while we're waiting. Sorry. Hi, Mindy. It's good to see you. Hi, Violet. I'm glad y'all are here. I'm ready for some fun, some relaxing, some journal play, some chat. Hi, Janet. I'm glad you're here. I think I need to get a cough drop because I can already feel the gunk. Oh, thank you, Violet. I'm glad you're able to be here. I hope that you can get whatever work you need to get done. Hi, Linda. I'm glad you're here. Barb, it's good to see you. Thank you all for coming. Hi, Mina. I'm glad you're here. I'm going to play tonight with some of the stuff that I got in Happy Mail from Care Heart. And I'm going to put some of it in 3 different journals. We're going to start with this little one that's my current journal. And I'm going to put some stuff in here, and I may put stuff on several pages and just make backgrounds for other stuff. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to have fun with it. Then I'm going to put some stuff in my sewing journal, and I may even use some of it. I don't know for sure, but I might use some of it in the Bentley Girls journal. So we're just going to play around. I'm also going to show y'all a little bit the way I'm preparing for Carve December, just in case some of you are in the mood to think about kind of getting prepared for that. So I think we're going to have fun. I'm going to have fun. I hope y'all will too. Going to be fun, fun, fun. And I'm not afraid to say the word fun. Okay? I'm not. We're grown-ups and we can have fun. It's okay. Hi, Cheryl. So glad to see you. I have come to the conclusion that I am no longer going to be afraid of this FTC COPPA thing. I'm going to do what I do and do my best to be compliant. And I have never made a children's video, and I never intend to. So I'm just going to pray a little protection over my channel and keep going because y'all are more important to me. I've heard some things recently that make me think that the truth is that even should they decide, should the FTC decide they want to just say one of my videos was made for kids or something, I haven't made any money on them, maybe 50 cents or something, so they can come get a quarter if they want. But hi, Patricia, it's good to see you. I'm a little more worried about YouTube flagging my my videos, and I'll tell you why in a minute, because they've actually done that, which was actually kind of funny. So no, I did not see what Dee Dee said this morning, but I think that I don't think crafting channels like mine are in danger from the FTC. YouTube's algorithms, everybody who makes videos is always in danger of YouTube's algorithm deciding, that robot deciding that something in our video is inappropriate. But there are channels to go through when that happens. So I'm not going to fret about it. Hi, Suzanne. Hi, Linda. I think I said hi already. Yes, I did. Okay, good. Watch Dee Dee's beginning. Okay, I will. I will. I've watched a lot of videos. Um, it was funny because I've been watching these lawyers and this thing about the maximum fine, the fine that they could give you if they choose to pursue giving you a fine can only be a portion of what money you made on that video. If somebody had come out and shown us that from the very beginning, most of us would not be worried because very few of us make any money at all. And, the 50 cents I've made on a certain video is not going to be a big deal. I think the reason the lawyers didn't say any of that, and the guy I heard it from, and I went and watched the video from the FTC, and I heard him say that, and it made sense. He just said it in words that I didn't understand when I was first watching him because I was so shocked by all of this that I didn't catch it. But it wasn't one of the lawyers who pointed this out. It was someone else. And I think these lawyers, their channels are getting subscribers like crazy over this thing. So they're telling, all the possibilities a little bit at a time. And that one thing would have helped me relax a long time ago. But anyway, it's what it is. We are a lovely group of ladies, and I'm so glad that all of you lovely ladies are here too. And lovely Roy. We're glad you're here too, Roy. And one gentleman, that's right. I was telling Hannah the other day that, one of the things that the FTC says they will look for is what YouTube's analytics show are the people who watch your channel. And that's the only place they can get evidence about who watches your channel. And they said they would get evidence about who watches your channel. So I'm assuming they're getting it from YouTube's analytics. And so I was looking at my analytics, and 100%, this is what YouTube says, 100% of my viewers are women over the age of 45. Well, I know that's not true, but I would say it's probably 99%, So anyway, I just thought that was funny. Hannah said, well, I watch sometimes and Dad watches sometimes. I was like, yes, I know. But they're giving generalities, So I was going to tell y'all about, and I'll go ahead and do this real quick, and then we're not going to talk about this stuff anymore. But I know YouTube said they've already done a sweep, and they flagged videos that were where the content was inappropriately marked or whatever. I had 2 videos. Hi, Holly. It's good to have you here. I had 2 videos flagged. When I went through looking at all my videos that I've made, and I've made almost 400 videos, I went looking through all, including live streams, and I went looking through all of them. Yes, we're all young. That's right. I went looking through all of them, but I wish I was in the financial 1% too, Bootsy. None of us, I don't think anybody watching my channel is in the 1%, but well, I'm happy that you're part of my audience, even if you're the 1%. I went looking through because I thought, well, I'm going to see what they flagged, because I did make a series of videos about this mermaid journal that I made for Laurie Richard. It was and I think in a lot of them I said that it was now I can't think of the word. No, the word's gone. Anyway, she and I were doing this thing together. What is that word? It starts with a C. Somebody tell me. Anyway, I made all these videos about that mermaid journal, and most of them all say mermaid or mermaid journal in the title. And I thought, if they're going to flag something, that's probably what it's going to be. Even though that mermaid journal was definitely not for kids, there were some cute stickers and things in it, So I thought that might be what they would flag. Not a single mermaid journal video was flagged. I had 2 videos flagged. Collaboration. Thank you, Barb. So now I want to give you a couple of minutes, and I want you all to tell me what kind of videos you think it was that they flagged. Those of you who watch my channel a lot, you know kind of what I'm doing. I've already told you it's not the Mermaid Journal. What do you think it is that they might have flagged? You just think about that a minute. No, it wasn't the religious ones. And I may be wrong, but I think that this recent flagging, because these are recently flagged, I think these recently flagged videos are because they're going through looking for the things that might be kids' content that you mislabeled. No, it wasn't anything with Hannah. No, it wasn't butterflies. I don't think you're going to guess it unless you just guess the weirdest thing you can think of. No, it wasn't cleaning or making homemade stamps. No. It wasn't weaving. It wasn't even golden books. That was the other thing I was concerned about, but nope, they haven't. Of course, I've only got, I think, 1 or 2 videos that say little golden books on them, but that wasn't the ones they flagged. Hi, Susan. Glad you're here. No, it wasn't my health videos. So I'm just going to go ahead and tell you. The first one they flagged, well, let me get it and I'll show it to you. Let me find it. Okay, the first one they flagged was when I did a reveal of this boho tag for the boho tag swap. Hi, Tanya. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. So they didn't flag the reveals of any of the other tags, just this one. So Irene Villa, her tag somehow looks more kid-friendly than the other ones, which is silly because they all look like fun. Let me look at these. They're all bright. They're all pretty. I mean, that one looks like a child would love it, doesn't it? Look at this one. I mean, good night. Anyway, the reveal of this this tag is one of the videos that they marked. And the other one is even more ridiculous. I don't know how many of you remember, but I did a haul video and it was titled, "How much fabric can you get for $3 at the thrift store?" Do y'all remember that video? That's the other one that they tagged. Oh, I'm just talking about, you know how YouTube said they've made a sweep and they flagged videos that were inappropriately marked? Well, I had 2 that were. One was the reveal on that tag, and the other one was that haul video. Now, how more ridiculous could you get? Of everything I've got, yeah. Well, it's a computer, and I can't even figure. I looked at those videos again, and I still can't figure out what it was that made them decide to do that. No, it was sometime in the last month, though. I don't know. You know, it just doesn't make sense. So at this point, I'm a little more concerned about YouTube flagging things than I am the FTC. But anyway, so what I did is I just went to my channel and I took down all of the Happy Mail videos where I wasn't making a page with Happy Mail. I have some where I've made pages with Happy Mail, some with the Feathered Flocker Friends videos and those kinds of things where I actually made a page with them. Well, mine came, when you look at monetization, it says demonetized due to inappropriate content. And that's the only flag I could find, but I had those 2. But I have lots of other haul videos, lots of other Happy Mail videos, and none of those were flagged. Oh, Roy, I decided not to mess with it. I just deleted them. I mean, what difference does it make? After I make a haul video or a Happy Mail video, the truth is, after 1 week, nobody looks at those anymore. So what I'm going to do is, from now on, unless it's one where I actually make a page with my Happy Mail, if I just show it, I'm going to delete it in a week. But if I make a haul video, I'm going to delete it in a week because nobody looks at those after a week. So I went through and I got rid of all those. Now, if it's something where I made a page, I'm going to keep that because that's documenting the fun I had with my Happy Mail. So anyway, that's my plan. So yeah, Bootsy, that's one of those gray area things. I really, other than my mermaid journals or the little golden books, I really don't have any gray areas in my, and even those, if you sit and watch the video, it's pretty obvious that they're directed at adults. And I think yours is too. It'll be obvious if you look at it. It's not directed at little children. And I think right now, honestly, this is just my opinion, not legal advice, just my opinion. They really are looking at things that are really pushing at children. And none of our stuff is. So I think we need to relax. If you have a video that YouTube flags and demonetizes, then yes, if it's a, just contest it. Now, I didn't contest these because it doesn't matter whether they were monetized or not. They weren't making any money. I mean, some videos I've made like 50 cents on. These, it was like 2 cents. So, no biggie. Anyway, I just thought that I would let you know those things and let you know that my plan, hi, Laura, I'm glad you're here. My plan is to just move forward with what I do because I know with absolute confidence I don't make a single video that's for children. And I'm just going to move on with what I do. Y'all are too important to me to give up out of this weird fear. And I don't think the fear is justified anymore now that I know more. At first, we just didn't know anything. But now we know more, and I think we know better, and we can just keep going. Hi, Elizabeth. I'm so glad you're here. Hi, Sana. I'm so glad you're here. Sana, don't give up your channel, honey. I really don't think we're in any danger with what we do. We're not making videos for little kids. I think it's pretty obvious we don't. Hi, Nettie. Anyway, that's all I want to say about that, and I want to have fun. Okay, so let's just get rid of that. let's blow that out. Woo! Clear the air. Okay. This is some Happy Mail that I got from Care Heart a few weeks ago, and I showed it, but I haven't done anything with it yet, so I'm going to play with it tonight. It's fear-mongering, yes. Now, I think that the wording was vague and that needed to be addressed. We've addressed it. As much as we can, we've addressed it, so I'm not going to worry about it anymore. I think YouTube's messed up bad, and that needed to be addressed. We've addressed that. I don't think any more worrying about it is going to fix that. So I think we just need to go on with what we're doing and not let this scare us, because it's I don't think they're coming after us. Yes, dead and buried, let it go. Bury the hatchet, whatever. Okay. This is the pages I'm going to work in this journal. And I just think they're a good backdrop for steampunky kind of stuff. And there's a lot of steampunky stuff in here. And that's what I decided I wanted to use because it'll be fun. I'm going to use some of these things. I'm not sure what yet, except I know I want to do one of these. One of them has a kitty on it, and one of them has an owl. So I'm going to let y'all vote. Which one of these do you want me to use as a little pocket? Aren't they cute? First person who the owl. Okay. First person who tells me, they win. And this was Cooper Station. I don't know what Cooper Station is, but that's that's where it came from. So I'm just telling you in case you want to go try to find it. Maybe it's an Etsy shop. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not a great cutter-outer, so we're going to just do the best we can here. And I'm not sure what this is for. I'm not sure what this is for, but I'm going to cut it out anyway. Maybe we can figure it out after we get it, get the other thing folded up and stuff. Hi, Becky. I'm glad you're here. I'll use the kitty on something else, but those of you that voted for the kitty, the owl came first, and it's easier to just take the first comment that gets here rather than to try to see how many voted for what. And I'm all for easy tonight. I know I want to put one of these on there, and I haven't really thought beyond that except to gather up the kinds of papers that were in this Happy Mail to use. So it's kind of this is just my process. I just kind of gather up things I think I'm going to use and then go through it a little bit at a time, audition them, and then glue them down. So the top of the sheet just said Steampunk Owl, and Pussycat Teabag envelope template. Steampunk Owl and Pussycat Teabag envelope template. And then the bottom said Cooper Station limited use license. Hi, Laurie. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. Yeah. Right now, we're kind of all trying to get out of the funk that we've been put in the last few weeks. So thumbs up are especially appreciated at the moment. Anything that makes us feel like what we're doing is worth it. Yes, I did. Were you not here when I did that, Suzanne? I made that out of the beads that you sent me. I love it. It feels so, it's very heavy. It's heavier than the book, but I love it. Yes, just hang out in art together. That's right, Laura. I watched part of Aunt Beck's cleaning video, but I was in the middle of doing something, and so I didn't get to finish it yet. But it was nice to see your pretty face, Becky, and listen to you talk and know that you're feeling better and your legs not bothering you or knees or whatever it was. You weren't specific, but I was thinking it was knees. I enjoyed that. Type with Tippy in your lap. Woo. A torn meniscus on the left knee. Okay. Well, I am not anatomy aware enough to know exactly what a meniscus is, but a torn anything doesn't sound good. So I think that one is just a little bit off. Okay. I hope I haven't missed anybody coming in. I try not to. I hate missing people. I hate missing chat. That bugs me so much when I go back and realize I've missed chat. I just realized when I was looking at my analytics and all of that, I realized that on October the 7th, somebody gave me a super chat and I didn't see it. At least I don't remember seeing it. And so I probably didn't say thank you. So if you're here, whoever you were, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. I hated to seem ungrateful, but it made me feel really bad because I felt like I seemed ungrateful. Bootsy's getting a brand new complete knee on Wednesday. Wow. I think it will be worth it. My father had rheumatoid arthritis, and he got 2 new knees. He had new knees, new hips, new ankles. I mean, he had lots and lots and lots of surgeries. More, it was like every 2 years he had a surgery. Um, but I know he said that where he had the surgeries, that his hips and knees both, it never bothered him again. So that's exactly what we called him, the $64,000 man. Yeah. Yeah, these are little envelopes for this journal. I'm going to do a steampunk page out of the pretty things that Carahart sent me in a Happy Mail. And I'm not sure what all I'm going to use, but I knew for sure I wanted to use one of these. And I'm going to use some of these other things. I definitely want this butterfly. So y'all are going to get to watch some fussy cutting today. And I know that's not the funnest thing to watch. Well, I have to be honest. I don't mind. Oh, but I like that one too. Well, we're going to use one of these butterflies. I need some words. So we'll decide. I can either use this one that says strength comes from within and has a butterfly, or I can use this butterfly and this one that says timeless treasures. So I'm going to put those together. Maybe we'll use them both. I don't know. And I love all these little things. I should have fussy cut these out ahead, I guess. When Hannah saw this Happy Mail, she was like, oh, pocket watches. She loves pocket watches. I think if she could be assured that she had a place to put one all the time, she would carry pocket watches all the time and forget about regular watches. She's not a big technology girl, so she would rather have a watch than look on her phone. She carries her phone around with her because it's important for me to be able to get a hold of her. But anyway, I got to stop here and look back at chat. Oh, good, Cheryl. That makes me feel so much better. I thought it might be you because you've been so generous in the past, but I wasn't positive. But I'm glad I said thank you. I couldn't even go back and find it. I was trying to look through the video and I didn't have time to look through it and find it. So I can feel better now. Thank you so much for putting my mind at ease. And thank you again for the super chats. You've been a wonderful blessing. Okay, I'm going to just go ahead and I wonder, let's see. It's probably too big, but just in case. Where is that? I have a 2.5 inch. Nope, it's too big. Okay. I thought maybe I could cut it out with a, perhaps the separate tab is for the tea bag. That is a great idea. What did I do with that tab? Because I did have it here so I could use it. Okay, let's put these things over here because I know I want to use them. Let's see, where could it be? It's not on the floor. If it got under these papers, I don't think so. I don't think it should have. Here's a little preview of the papers that she sent with this. Okay, it's not there. It's not here. Do you know what I did with it? Upper left. Are you talking about this right here? That's for this one. I cut another one. Just cut it off right here for this. I'm obviously not paying good enough attention. Let me make sure I didn't throw it away. No. Lisa. I tell you, we got all kinds of signals and things that are supposed to mean stuff, don't we, Bootsy? And the truth is, most of them don't always mean whatever they're supposed to mean. Okay. What did I do with that? Oh, there it is. It was in my lap. Along with these. Where did those come from? I don't even know where those came from. We're going to stick them up there for right now. Okay. I can relax now. I've got it. And so I can put this on whatever I stick inside this. So I'm going to just put it right here for now. And I'm going to put this aside up here where it's safe, maybe. I won't throw it on the floor. Hi, Mary. I'm glad you're here. Hi, Paper Kitty. I'm trying to remember your name. Oh, goodness. You're going to have to tell me again. I'm sorry. Out of my punch. Okay. Thanks, Suzanne. Trying to remember Paper Kitty 99's name. I should know it. I know I should. It's very frustrating when I forget. Goodness, excuse me. Sorry, I can't mute. Oh, how fun, Roy. That's amazing. I would have been emotional too. My parents had one snapshot of their wedding. It was all they had because the lady who took the pictures, the roll of film got damaged. Good grief. I'm so sorry. Let me get one of these horrible little pellets that that I found out about from Jerry Bellini. See if that will help. If not, I'll suck on another cough drop. Luckily, we found out, I think it was at their 25th anniversary, that there were a couple of people who had also just taken a snapshot or two at their wedding, and they brought those to the anniversary party I gave for my mom and dad for their 25th anniversary. And so they had a few more at that point, but until then they had only had one. Yeah, that's right, Laura. Whew. Okay. Well, then I'll just call you Paper Kitty. I'm all right with that if you are. If you don't use your name on YouTube, then I won't. I just thought I knew it. Unless you said it earlier and I missed it because I looked down. Nope, you said Paper Kitty's what you go by. Okay. All right. Well, I'm happy with that. If you are, I'm happy with that. Hi, Susan. It's good to see you. Okay, Susan, tell me, would you rather be called Hottie, or are you okay with Susan? While we're talking about it. I'm just doing really boring stuff and fussy cutting some stuff for this page. So not very exciting, but I'm glad y'all are all willing to be here with me. I'm not even using my fussy cutting scissors. I just realized. I do have some and they work really well. I don't know what I'm thinking here. But these are in my hand, so actually here they are. I might as well just go ahead and get them. Yeah, I know how you got your name. Oh, that was funny. All these little geary things. I didn't think about that when I decided to cut these out. Trying to think of this one's not so bad. But where is it? That's not that one. That one's not too bad. It's this one. See all those little things? I think I'm just going to ink them and forget it. Oh, well, thank you for inviting me in, Tanya. I had a blast too. I had a blast. Let's see if this will do just with the inking it. Yeah, that'll be okay. Okay. I'm going to ink all the other junk later because, of course, it all has to be inked. Use your hole punch between the gears. I think that's too small. My hole punch is too big. Well, I have a small one. Let's see what it does. Well, let's see what it does. Question: how many times have you relocated your main craft table thinking it would be better over there? Uh, I never have, actually, because when I made a craft table, before I made a craft table here to work on and make videos, I was doing my crafting in my recliner, but I wasn't making videos then. Yeah, I've got the tiny one, Tanya. I'm going to try it. But this is about the only place that I can make videos. So I set this table up, and this is where I work. I have other tables in my I have other tables in my room, but I don't I just use them to store stuff. Uh-oh. That didn't do such a good job with that one. Okay, let's take that little piece off. All right, that did a fairly good job. It's not perfect, but it's a little better. So thanks for the idea. You're looking at number 7. Wow. Yeah, my space is so small, I don't really have room to move it. Plus, the other tables that I have out here are taller and I'm short. So, in order for me to sit with my feet comfortably on the ground, none of the other tables will work anyway. This is a really old card table, so it's shorter than your normal card tables or your tables nowadays. So, that was without this, I would have been having a hard time. I would have had to be crafting on a TV tray if I didn't have this. So I'm grateful to my grandma that she had an really old card table that I could have, and my mom for letting me have it because it had, you know, reverted down to her, so she gave it to me. Yeah, I'd have a hard time making videos if I didn't have this table. It would be a lot harder, so that's what I would be using, Janet. It'd be a lot harder to do videos on it, but you could. You could. I don't want to say that in some way to make you back down from if you ever decide you want to make videos. I don't want to discourage you at all. It could definitely be done. Um, but this space works better for me than any other space I actually have available. So I can't read chat and cut. So you're going to have to wait a minute and I'll try to catch up on the chat. I've got some background papers too that I want to use. Okay. All right, go get your chores done so you can come back and play. Barb has no table. So where do you work, Barb? Where do you do your crafty stuff? Cheryl crafts on the dining room table. Jersey has a large desk in her new room. So that's where she's going to be because it won't move. Sana has a 3-meter tabletop, 1 meter for filming, 1 meter for computer stuff, and 1 meter for string stuff. Cool. That's a pretty good space. Holly has one table for everything. Everything else is storage. Let's see. What else we got here? Cheryl crafts on the dining room table. Roy needs a bigger house. Me too, Roy. Or I just need my kids to move out. Maybe that's what I should do. Just kick them out. No, that would never happen. Yes, you may absolutely post drawings in my group, Sana. I would love for you to post drawings in my group. As long as it's clean and happy and you're sharing good things. Well, if you have sad things you need us to pray for, you can share that in my group too. But um, good, clean stuff you can share in my group anytime. That's what the group's for y'all to share stuff with me. Because I can share with you this way, but you can't, you can share with me. A lot of people can't share with me on video, and so they can share in the group. Susan knocked down a wall and joined 2 bedrooms. Oh, that sounds wonderful. That sounds wonderful. Okay, I'm going to go back to cutting. I may cut out more stuff than I use. I typically do that because I want to be able to try out things. So don't get perturbed if I cut out stuff and don't use it. It will get used later. I really don't like to overcrowd my pages. So I would rather cut out stuff that I don't use than put it all on there just because I have it. Barb works on her knees on her bed. Okay. I'm hoping you put a table, I mean, something on top of your knees and not you're sitting on your knees, because that would hurt. Okay. Did I miss something from Barb? Let's see. I guess that was it. Okay. Roy says two daughters have come back so often that now the inn is closed. They have to look for a stable somewhere else. Oh, yeah. My daughter uses this space sometimes, but mostly she does her crafting in her bedroom. She has a desk in there that she works on, or she works at the kitchen table if she's not out here. My son does stuff in his bedroom, but he also comes out here to do stuff. So my room is, gets used by both of them also, which is fine. I would rather it be used. And both of them are very good about saying, Mom, are you going to use the studio? And if you're not, I would like to. They don't just come out here and get started. They always ask for permission. So, and they know I have precedence if I want to do something. So, they've both been very respectful about that. Becky says, I'm listening and making quick Christmas card ideas on Pinterest. I'm thinking of taking on my aunt's assisted living center for Christmas. Oh, Becky, that's a big job, and I know those people will feel blessed. Anybody who gets some of your cards are blessed. So, and I can't imagine anybody who would appreciate it more than people who are shut into a place like that. Hi, Linda Trey. It's good to see you. I got it done, Linda. I got it done. I have a little video where I show it. It's not a very long video. You'll have to go look for it. I think it's in the cleaning out the craft room playlist. But and it's not a very good video because I tried it twice with my phone and I couldn't get it to upload. So I had to come back out and try to turn the webcam all around, which is not an easy thing to do, to show y'all the craft room. And after making 2 videos already, I realized when I watched that video, I missed some stuff that I didn't even talk about. And I decided that was perfectly fine because I was not making a 4th video. So, but I've got it and I'm happy with it. And I'm able to, I know where everything is pretty much. I probably will say that, and then tonight I won't be able to find something. But it's been, I learned a lot about myself too. Yes. What is Carve December? Is it like Inktober? It is similar to Inktober. I was going to do this anyway, so this is a good time. I can take a break from cutting stuff and show you. I've been kind of getting prepared. But basically what it is you carve 1 stamp a day through the month of December. So I've been getting ready by I wanted to make some words. So I've been making word stamps. Oh, on mine now, because it's backwards for me. I don't know. Y'all probably still see it upside down. But I wanted to show you how to do this because it's really, really easy to get your words on here. They have to be backwards in order to stamp. So I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. But I've made a bunch of them. Believe, trust, share, inspire, create, hope, dream, faith. And I'm going to do something else on the back of all those because these are thick enough I can. So right now I'm just drawing the things I'm going to cut. So I'll be ready when December comes. I won't have to think of something every day. And these are some of the other ones that I've drawn. And this is I'm using most of these. These came from Walmart. They're the high polymer erasers that Marydell likes. And these came from the Dollar Tree. So I've just drawn on them what I want the stamp to be, and then I'll trim them. I like leaves, so I made a couple of different leaf ones. I made some kind of flowery ones. This one's, it's kind of a cross between a flower and a design. And this one's just half a flower. Oh, there's relax. And this one I just did some things that could be background type stuff. And then I've got a bunch more because this is not enough for for 31 of them, but that's quite a few. But I wanted to show you. I'll just work on the back of relax here. Okay, I need a word. I need a word that we want to put on here. So what word should I use that wasn't one of the words I already did? Actually, while we're at it, I'm gonna write down a list of words that I can maybe do some more words. So y'all give me some words that would be good to have stamps of to use in my art journaling. Breathe. Okay. Peace. Smile. I did create and I did inspire. We think alike, Janet. Sleep. Oh, that's funny. I need some sleep, Laurie. Sugar. I don't really see me using those, but oh, forgiveness is wonderful. That's a long word, Bootsy. I'll have to write little, but I like it. Love. Sweet. Transcend. Woo! I probably won't use that when I don't talk like that, but I'm going to write it down anyway. Somebody else might want it. Hannah would probably use transcend. Friends. I-E. Is it I-E-N? Yes. Risk. I've already done hope. I've done faith, but I didn't do faithful. Wonder. Thank you. Kind. I already did faith. See, Janet, we do think alike. Care. Plenty. I like all these positive affirmation kind of words. Those are the kinds of words I want in my work. I am. I am. I'm going to let you give me a few more, and then we're going to choose one, and I'm going to make a stamp of it so you can see how easy it is. Kindness. Perspective. I'm so glad I asked y'all this because I didn't have all of these. Beauty. I knew what you meant, Suzanne. I sure did. I sure did. Beauty. And I've already got wonder. Grateful. Lisa. Grace. I guess I could do one for my name, couldn't I? Funky. Oh, funny. I was thinking, do that funky dance or whatever. Funny. Okay, healing. Okay. Hi, Lori. glad you're here. I don't know. You may have been here a while and I just missed you when you came in, but I'm glad you're here. Okay, let's choose a word for right now. Mentor. And I've already done dream. Yeah, funky dance. Yeah, there you go, Laura. Um, okay, let me write peaceful down, and I'm going to stop there because I'm out of room. Okay. So let's do what was the one I was thinking I should have gone ahead and done earlier and I didn't. Forgiveness. Let's do that one. Okay. My handwriting is not that great, so y'all just have to put up with it. And anybody who sees these stamps in my art will just have to put up with it. Okay. Oh, no, I'm not supposed to do it on here. What was I thinking? Okay, here we go. And I did what Mary does, which is make a square, you know, a rectangle the right size. And then I'm just going to write it down. Forgiveness. Okay. Now that's kind of small, but not all words need to be big. So who I'm trying to think of her name. Fei Fan Bowser is her last name. I can't remember her first name right at the moment. She's the one who started Carve December, isn't she? So she might have a video on it. I would just Google it. I mean, put it in YouTube to search, and you'll probably find a lot of Julie Fei Fan Bowser. Okay, now I'm just going to go ahead and maybe thicken this up a little bit. Now that I know what kind of space I have. Okay, so this is my word. And now I'm just going to cut this out. I'm cutting it just inside the line. And then I'm going to just take it and put it upside down on top of my eraser. Now I did it with a number 2 pencil. And then I take that off, and there it is. So then, because that won't stay, it'll just mess up. I need a Sharpie type pen. And then I just go back in and go over it with a Sharpie type pen. Sometimes you have to, they don't like to write on these erasers, so you have to kind of go back in and fix it. The G is not going to be easy. Okay, so when you get ready to stamp it, I mean to make it into a stamp, you just carve out everything that's not black and get rid of everything that's black, and then you've got your stamp. This is relax and forgiveness. So now I could have probably done fancier letters or something, but that's what I've got. Okay, Janet put in a link for 2018, or Tanya did. I'm not sure what Janet's is, but there's 2 links for Julie Fei Fan Bowser if you want to hear what she says about um, about this. I have some linoleum, Sana, that I have a couple of them that I got clearanced at Hobby Lobby. I have no idea what I'm going to do on these. I've never carved linoleum before. I've only carved erasers and that pink Easy Carve stuff. But you can get erasers like this at Dollar Tree, and I got these at these are Pen Plus Gear that I got at Walmart. So you can get big erasers. These work just fine. I've done quite a few of them on these big erasers. So okay, while we're doing it, let's just for fun. Where did I put that piece of paper? Did I throw it away? I don't see it in the trash. There it is. Okay. I'm gonna just sign my name, and we'll make one. Okay, so there's my name, my high school looking signature. Well, I'm going to try some of them, Roy. I haven't yet. Okay, so we're going to put this down here. Holly says linoleum is harder to carve. At least it was when she was in high school. Roy says, I did linoleum prints in college. You will love it. You can get nice detail with linoleum. Well, I'm going to try. I don't know if I have I don't know if I have the kind of drawing abilities. I may get Hannah to draw on it for me. That's what I'll do. I'll get Hannah to draw on it for me. And then I can get her to draw. She got some of these too because she wanted to do some stamps in December. I don't know if she'll carve with me or not. Maybe she will. Maybe we can carve together sometime. But I may get her to draw. She's going to draw me a compass rose. I know that I can do because she does beautiful compass roses. So she's going to draw me one of those. Maybe I could do that on here because it would need better detail. Okay. Are there any more questions about the Carve December? Did I answer everybody's questions? Yes, you can carve with an X-Acto knife. I do that. Let me get those things out too. You can carve with an X-Acto knife. You can also carve with this. This is a speedball set that has several blades. You can use that. That's what I use now. But when I first started carving, I used these old cheap wood carving tools. See, they have that kind of a V. I don't know if you can see that. The kind of a V. Well, I'm doing the wrong thing here. Like these other tools, there's a bunch of those. You can use those too. You don't have to use this. You can use an X-Acto knife. I use all of those. So, whatever you've got, just be very careful. Just be very careful. Stamp carving is not for kids. It's not for kids. I remember worrying about Hannah when she was carving her first stamp last year, and she was 16 then. So, But mommy's worried. That's what we do. Okay, chat hasn't moved in a while. Am I frozen? Please let me know if I'm not frozen. Okay, good. Whew. I'm glad to thank y'all. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Roy, for saying something so I would know I'm not frozen. I was getting worried. Okay, I want to, some of these might work fine, but I'm going to not worry about those right now because these are not really big pages. But I do think I might want to do these borders a little bit on here. So we won't know till we cut them out and put them on there and see what we think. But I think I like them. It's lagging. Okay. Well, I'm sorry about that. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about that. Try refreshing. Make sure that the live button is red. I have that problem a lot in Mary's live streams. I have to hit that live button over and over and over. So that may be something you will have to do. Sana's finished her project. Well, you're faster than me, Sana, because I was planning to do 3 projects tonight, and so far haven't even finished one. Okay, save that part. Okay, so we've got this page is shorter, so it goes like that, and then there's map. So I think it might be fun to have this. It won't fill the whole page. So I could just have it come off the page a little bit and just do partial. I don't know. These are the same length. So this one is shorter, so I can fill this side up with it. And then I can just recut my corners. Okay, so let's just plan on doing that. Actually, let's plan on doing it this way because with the map next to it, I think that'll look better. Alrighty. And let's see what else we've got here. Okay, I'm going to need to do some inking before we even do anything else. So because this is just too white. It's just too white. And so is in there to go with our pages. So I'm going to, let me get something to ink on so I won't get ink all over this other stuff. And we'll just ink everything that we have so far. And get that out of the way. Yeah. I know our creator has a good sense of humor. I remember as a child, the first time I really thought about that, I was pretty young, but I remember it was the first time I actually saw a giraffe in person. I was like, nobody could come up with that unless they had a good sense of humor. Oh. Nobody could come up with that unless they had a good sense of humor. I don't have to, I had somebody, I think it was Sharon, sent me one of those makeup brush things, and it works so good to not leave circles. And during my cleanup, somehow it got lost. I, I guess I must have just accidentally thrown it away. I don't know. I don't know. I've looked everywhere and I can't find it. I'm very frustrated. Um, if I still can't find it in January, I'll go buy me another one, but can't do it till then. So I just got to have circles on my stuff till then. Oops. Okay. Hi, Deborah. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I need to just go. I need to buy those, but I've been waiting because I'm trying to truly finish this. That reminds me, I didn't ink the sides. I'm trying to really manage to get all the way through this no spend till 2020 thing. So I'm trying to just make do with things until January. I did buy some new art glitter glue, but I'm really trying to be good. I really am. I want to say I did it, you know? I want to say I completed it. So hopefully those things will still be at Dollar Tree in January. Or I could put it on my wish list and tell Hannah or tell Ethan to buy them for me for a a stocking stuffer. That's what I need to do. That's what we've got a new tradition this year. Everybody buys a stocking stuffer for everybody else so that there's something in the stockings that mommy doesn't know about, because I'm the one who always fills the stockings. So I know about everything that's in there. I told them I'm passing that responsibility on a little bit. Now everybody's going to find something to put in there. So they don't want to give up stockings so they can help. Well, I tell you, it really helped me do it, Laura, to be cleaning up my craft room at the same time. That helped a lot because I realized how much I have and how ridiculous it is to think that I really need new stuff, when I've got so much. But there are some things that, of course, books. I'm always want books, so that's something that I've struggled with more than anything. I've struggled with not buying books, and I have tons of books. I don't need more books either, but so for the most part, I've been able to do just fine. I haven't really felt cheated or anything like that. But when it comes to Christmas stuff is out and I can't buy Christmas stuff, and so I'm like, okay, after maybe that'll still be out there in January, and I can take advantage of the sales. Probably it'll be gone by January because they won't want to keep it in the stores that long. But anyway, I'm doing fine. I really am. I have plenty of stuff. I don't have to have anything else. So, but I really want to finish this challenge. So I can have some circles until January. I have some spatulas, Suzanne. I have those, and I like them pretty good. I haven't. You have to use, different pressure and stuff with them, and I haven't really practiced with them enough to get good at using them. I tend to leave. I don't know. I'm just not very good at getting them, at using them without leaving some streaks or like, I don't know what you'd call them, ruts, ruts in my glue. But I've watched a lot of people use them, so I'm going to try. I'm going to work at getting good at that. Okay, we're almost there. Hi, Sandra. It's good to see you. I'm glad you joined us tonight. I don't know if you've been in my chat before, but I'm glad you're here. Ooh. I always end up with this. That's just part of it. It's part of it. I don't mind that as much as I do paint, so because it doesn't feel goopy like paint does. Okay. Now, one thing I want to move that out of the way. Those are too big to go in here. I need to find something I can put inside this little tea pocket with a, with a tab on it, some kind of little something something. So I need to look for that. But I also want to do some just collage background stuff. And there's a lot of pretty fun papers here. Oh, but my computer doesn't like them. So, oh, it's that one. Okay. We'll get rid of that one. We won't use it because it's not happy. Yes, I love the corset too, but I don't want to tear it up, I don't know how to use it. I haven't decided how to use it yet. It's beautiful. I may put it in as a page in a journal or something. So, hi, Kathy. I'm glad you're here. It's good to see you. So I've got that one, and I've got this one. We've got clocks. We've got this one. My silly. Okay. Okay, that one's out. Let's do this. I don't know why my camera has such a problem with some papers, but okay, I think I want to use some of this because it just looks like it belongs with that. So let's see what we've got. I don't want to lose all of the paper that's there because I like that. I need to see if I can, let me set up a little temporary table beside me here. Put a piece of board on top of my trash can and that becomes a temporary table to put my stuff on. So, okay. I want y'all to be able to see this. So I'm even gonna do this a little bit. There. Oh, well, go get some cookies and milk. Go get some cookies and milk. Bye-bye, Sana. Thanks for coming. Okay, I forgot. I want to add some of this in. We've got this really pale balloon here, and it's so big it would really take up a whole page. So we're not even going to worry about that. We're just going to take pieces of and I'm going to go ahead and go down here, even though that's too big. I just want to get the parts I'm going to use, and then we may trim them down further. And I like to, it took me a while to learn this. Y'all probably all know it, and you'll think I'm silly even telling you. But when you're tearing paper, the parts you pull up on doesn't have white stuff. The parts you pull away from leaves this white border. So if you like the white border, then you want to tear, you want to hold on to and tear away from the piece you like. If you don't like the white border, you want to pull up on the piece you like. So I watched a lot of people. I couldn't figure out how they got rid of that white stuff. Finally figured it out. Finally figured it out. Okay, I think that works pretty good. I'm thinking though, that I may trim this page off a little shorter so that it fits this. Oh, bye, Suzanne. Thanks for coming in. Okay, I'm going to trim this a little bit because, and I'll redo the corners. I want that to go all the way to the bottom. One of the things about a junk journal, you don't have to feel bad if you do that. Don't have to feel bad about it. Okay, so that's going to be, and I'll cut it off over here too when the time comes. And I'll have to trim that a little bit because I made it too short. That's all right. Okay, I'm going to do that. And I don't want to do that. That's too samey. But that looks too samey too. So let's do something like this. And this for this side. Okay, are y'all happy with that so far? I may not need these. I got them all inked up, but I may not need them. But we'll leave them just in case. And then I've got all of these things that we can use. To yeah, I like it. Just like that. But I want to put this on it. And that maybe way up here. Maybe could just cover up some of it. I don't know. Maybe I'll put this on another page. I can do that. I have the right to do that. It's my book. Where did the little thing go? Okay, we'll put that on another page. I'm going to use it. We're just not going to use it on this page. All right. So let's see. Okay. I was trying to see if somebody else came in that I missed. Okay. Does that look good? I like it. It makes me happy. Okay. I'm going to move these over here because they go on this page, and I'm going to go ahead. Oh, there's another one. I'll just stick it on here too. Yeah, well, we'll put it on that page. Okay. I didn't ink this, but I'm going to. It probably doesn't really need it. But it makes me feel like I finished it if I do that. Oh, yeah, I like it. See, it just adds a little something. It just adds a little something. Okay, and we're going to move these over here. We've already inked those, so, but I do want to ink this too. Of course it looks like copper, Janet. You know how much I love copper. That's probably why I chose all these things. Because they're coppery. Everything in here, everything on here looks coppery. I love copper. It's my favorite metallic color. Anyone who doesn't know that doesn't watch me very often. Okay. Now then, let us glue this stuff down. Get that out of the way. What did I do with that? Okay. Me too, Kathy. Me too. I've never been a big party kind of person, but we used to do church parties where we played games and everything on New Year's Eve. And I loved going to those parties and playing games all night because I didn't get to play games very often when I was young, except at those parties. So I really enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. When I got older, then I could play games. You know, I would go over to a friend's house and we would play. We played spades, we played dominoes, we played a lot of things. And so I didn't have to wait till New Year's Eve anymore at that point. Okay, let's see. Ooh, I always do that. Get my elbow in it. All righty. Now let's see. There goes that. And then we'll trim down here a little bit. Oh, I forgot I need to round that corner again. There we go. Bye, Laurie. Sleep well. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and glue this on too since we're doing background, we might as well just go ahead and do that too. Luckily for Janet, my sweet Janet, I have another glue stick right here because I just used that one up. Collaging uses up a lot of glue. Oh, no. Ah. Okay, let's see if we can. Okay. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. Okay. And find a place that doesn't have any glue on it. Okay. It's beautiful just like that, isn't it? It's beautiful just like that. But we're going to add more stuff because we can and we have it, and it'll be even more beautiful. Strength comes from within. Okay, I didn't get on the edge very good there. There we go. And let's put the watch down, and then we'll come back and add the little gear, because I can't remember where I had it, so I'll have to completely refigure it out. Yeah, that'll be good. That way everything looks like it belongs. It's amazing how dimensional that looks, isn't it? Okay. We'll put Timeless Treasures right here. And the butterfly. Let's put it down here. Let me get a pen. Can't have no antenna for the butterfly, and sometimes I forget that. Okay. That makes me very happy. Thank you, Carehart. Thank you for the lovelies. For the lovelies. I need a black pen though, I think, not a blue one. Let's see. Here we go. I have some staples I'm trying to write over here. And today is the 25th. There we go. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Makes me happy. And then I still have stuff left I can use with something else. Oh, maybe I just go ahead and stick these down on some other page too, along with this. Let's just find a page and do that. Let's put it way over here somewhere so we can enjoy it completely separate from that. Okay. All right, we're going to do this. Let's turn the book around here so I can try to get it on there straight. Okay, I like that, but I want to re-round the corners. Oh no, this page is very, very delicate. I got to be careful. Oh, let's first trim it to the right length. And then we can round the corners. There we go. And, oh, let's put this one over here. Okay, don't want to waste that. We might even use it in there. Up. Scooch. Okay, we're going to redo that because I didn't get it on the edge. I don't think I had put enough glue on it either because it came off pretty easy. Okay, there we go. Still not perfectly on the edge, but we're going to call it good anyway. All right. We want to round these corners too, because in this book I'm doing that. I don't always do that, but in this book I am. All right. Don't know about that. Let's think of something we can put inside here. Mindy's the sweetest of them all. She is pretty sweet, all right. Okay. I am going to leave this where it will open like this, and not make it a, you know, a pocket. I'm going to make it an opening up thing, but I think I'm going to make a pocket behind it. So we're just going to glue it. Oh, the owl. I forgot about the owl. I love the owl. Maybe we're going to make it tuck in something. I think that's what we're going to do because I don't want to lose the owl. All right. So, new thought. Let's look through this stuff and find something to make a pocket out of. I just realized I didn't do the inside of this when I was inking. Not that it was going to show, I don't think, but anyway. Okay. Let's find something to make a pocket out of. That would work. I think that will work. This is personal use printable from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. It's time travel. Hi, Miss Allie Kay. It's good to see you. Glad you're here. She's another one of those demographics that doesn't get counted in my analytics because she's definitely not 45. She's younger than us old ladies, but she's a grown-up. She's just younger than the rest of us. Okay, we have to ink this. She's 26, see? She's definitely a grown-up. She's just younger than the rest of us. We're glad to have you in our group, Allie. Glad to have you in our group. Okay. Now then I'm going to make this into a pocket. Come on. Oops. Okay. And I don't know why, but I'm going to tuck this pocket right inside that line because it makes me feel good to follow the line. Okay, now then, we need to make something to go inside this, and we can tuck this right in there. And it wouldn't even have to go in very far. And we could turn it around and tuck it like this if we want to. We have options. Okay. Now, because of that, because we are leaving it open, where we can turn it around, we could go ahead and glue this shut and make it a regular pocket. And I think I will, so it will hold what we put in it. I'm also going to, make a little bit of an opening to make it easier to get out whatever we put in it. And I think I need to make it a little bit bigger than that because this is not a very wide pocket. So okay. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and glue this. Okay. Now we have a nice pocket. There we go. And now we're going to make some kind of a little tag with this to go inside it. But what? We could use part of one of these. This one we could cut short, or this one we could cut short. Either one of those would, I think, fit inside there. And this one goes pretty good with this, so I think we're going to do this one. I think we're going to do this one. Makes it hard to cut. Okay, let's ink this because that's what we're doing tonight. We're inking everything. Okay, let's see. Cut it in half and make it a faux pocket. Then you can use both sides. Mindy, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're saying. I don't know if you were talking about this or this or this. I don't Oh, tell me more, tell me more. Before I cut this, I want to see. Oh, the one I just glued. Okay, sorry. Well, I think I'm going to use it like this and just, oh, I need the ink right there though. And just tuck it inside here. Okay. I'm thinking though that I'm just going to fold this one. Let's see if I can. See if we can score it. And then fold it like that. I'm going to put the little T thingy over here. Let's see, will that fit in there? Because it's got to fit in with the little T thingy. Yeah. I'm going to do it like that. Then you can open it up and write on it if you so choose. Okay. There we go. And now we're going to just tuck this right in there, and it's easy to find. And then we're going to tuck it like this so it's kind of a surprise that there's a pocket back there. So that needs to go over here. Okay. All righty. And I'm going to go ahead and write Kara's name on this one too, because this came from her too. All righty. I love it. Should we go ahead and put something on this page, or should we leave it? What do you think? I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave this, and then I'm going to, when I can take my time with it and use some sort of neat handwriting, I'm going to write about Kara Hart and what she does with the disabled artists. And so that I can remember that this is, you know, I might lose my mind sometime and not remember that that's her. I don't expect to, but I might. But I'm going to do that later and write that there. Of course, I could do that in here. Actually, that's what I should do. That's what I should do. Write it in there. And that way it's a secret memory spot. Okay, so let's find something else to go on this page since I made that decision. Are y'all still there? When I don't see chat move for a while, I get a little nervous. All right, good. Thank you, Allie. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. What did I do with that cough drop? I obviously need it now. I put it somewhere so I wouldn't lose it. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to suck on a sugar-free lemon candy since I can't find my cough drop. Barb's still awake. Yay. Hi, Vicky. I'm glad you're here. Swatching watercolors. Cool. Cool, cool. Well, that's a good reason to lurk. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. I know I want that on there, so I'm not going to worry about auditioning it. I'm just going to put it on. I'm just going to put it on. Let's see if we can. Oops. Okay, there we go. Oh, good grief. That is very frustrating to cough like that. I think I'm just going to, no, I'm going to put it, I'm going to go ahead and stick this right here. Because I didn't get this all the way to the edge, and that's bugging me. I'm planning to get Hannah a few Daniel Smith to play with. She loves watercolor. Get those for her for Christmas to go with her, and so she can try them out compared to some other things that she has and see if that's something she wants to pursue or not. They're not cheap, so so she just needs to try out a few first. Oh, goodness. Okay, I need something to go here. We want something off of this page. Or do we want another one of these? Okay, look at these and tell me what you think. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm so sorry. Holly says a butterfly. Okay. I'm game with that. One or both of them, Holly? One big one. Okay. Hey, I may stick that little one up here to make these pages go together. We'll see. Now then, you know I can't let that white butterfly be on this page. It just won't work. So we're gonna make it look like it belongs. Okay. Becky, Tanya wants to know if you're here. If you're here, let her know. Well, I hope y'all are enjoying this. I'm enjoying it very, very much. It's very relaxing and peaceful just to sit here and glue these beautiful things onto some paper. If I would quit coughing, it would be even better. Oh, thanks, Tanya. Now you're making me feel like I need to have something profound to talk about. I don't have anything profound to talk about. I will while we're talking, and I know Janet's been putting this up in there anyway, but if some of you happen to be just listening and lurking and you're not really reading the chat, um, Tanya and I are going to be on each other's live streams throughout the month of December, and we're going to be doing Carve December. Probably we will not carve um, stamps that whole time because we would get too many stamps carved. We'd end up with 65 stamps. I don't know. What do you think, Tanya? Should we should we carve stamps all through our live streams and end up with 65 stamps or 85 stamps or whatever it would be? Um anyway, like I said, probably we won't carve the whole time, but we're going to be doing that together all through the month of December. And we're also going to be doing a another one of our um, craft together things with Lois Wright and doing the little coffee filter book. And that should be a lot of fun. Tanya's going to put out a video about it tomorrow night after we finish. I mean, tomorrow, sometime tomorrow after we finish the little golden book thing tomorrow. And we're doing that at noon. We're going to finish those little golden books, or at least as much as we can get done. I have to leave at about 3:30 to take my son to work, so that's as long as I can stay tomorrow. But we're going to get as much done as we can. We're planning to start at noon. I guess we could start a little earlier if we thought we needed to, but we've already spent a lot of time on them this month, so Tanya said she thinks that she should finish. The coffee filter book prep video will go up at 4:30 tomorrow. So there you go. Okay. Let's glue this down. I think it will be. We're using, let me show y'all what kind of coffee filters we're using so you can get some if you need to, if you want to do it with us. Now they have these in different sizes. They have a smaller one that's for smaller coffee pots. These are number 4 that I'm going to be using, and they're kind of big, which means you could put a lot of things in the little pockets part. So they give you, it's a pretty big canvas to work on. And no, these are just natural. They haven't been bleached. I think you might can get them in white. I don't know. I just like the natural. That's what we buy. I mean, we don't buy this style of coffee filter, but we buy the unbleached coffee filters for our coffee. Anyway, this is what we're going to use to make that little book. But like I said, I think they, oh, Tanya says they definitely do come in white. So if you want white ones, you can get that. They weren't expensive. Under $4. I can't remember for sure, but there's 40 of them. So you could make 4 or 5 little books if you want to with those. But that's what we're going to use in December with Lois. So that should be fun. So there's your teaser. So we're going to be on, Tanya and I are going to be on 3 times each week for the first 2 weeks in December. You're going to get tired of us, aren't you? Nah. And then we're going to be on twice the week right before Christmas. And then we're going to be on, I think 3 times at the end. Yeah, 3 times the last week of the month too. So we're going to be on a lot in December. Y'all, you may get tired of us actually. Yeah. Tanya says we can't carve too many in one day or we'll run out of erasers and have to go break our freeze. Yeah, no, we don't want to have to do that. Where's my pen? So who knows what all other things we might be doing besides just carving, but we're definitely going to be carving. And whether either one of us will make other videos carving or not, I don't know, but we will be carving on the other days of the month too. So you'll at least see pictures if you're in one of our groups. Oh, that reminds me. I was going to change our group to just a regular, what do you call those groups? A private group or whatever it is where people can request membership. Janet, do you have the authority in our group to make that change? If you do, I don't know if you do or not. I meant to do it today and I forgot. Let me know if you can do it or not. If you can, I'd like for you to go ahead and do that so then you can post a link. Because I do want to give people the chance to join our group if they want to. I'm just going to open it up for a little while and let a few more people who want to join, people who come to our live streams and that kind of thing. And then I'll close it back off again probably because I don't want it to get too big. But I'm willing to expand a little bit. Yes, the coffee filter book is the last one in this year's series. Next year, we're going to do more, but we may not always do books. We may, there's like a million different kinds of books, so we may do books every month, but we reserve the right to do other things 1 month or 2 months out of next year if we choose to. Thanks, Janet. Okay. I'm happy with that. And I'm happy with this. And this is what we did last week. And I love that. So and this. We did the cover and the beads. So I'm happy with how the start of this little book. I'm going to continue to work on it through the rest of the month and into and through December, and see if I can get it finished so I can start a new one in January. We'll see. I'm not going to force myself to do that because the point of this is not for it to be finished in a certain amount of time. So yes, I am gonna starting in January, I'm gonna work on the lap book every Monday night, as well as some other things with whatever time we have left. I'm just going to be, this year, my plan is for right now, at least until we get tired of it, I'm just going to work in journals, the lap book and journals on my live streams. If y'all say, if we're in a live stream and I get through with the lap book and y'all say, hey, let's do a pick 10, I'll be up for that. I'm not ever going to not do them again. I just don't want that to be the focus of my live streams this year, because I'm really wanting to get back into art journaling, and I haven't been doing a lot of that. So, okay, there's that. And I think I'm going to need to have a place on my finger that decided to, I don't know if I got it with the scissors or if it's just a cracked place. I have a little bit of a cracked spot on that finger anyway, so I don't know, but I'm going to need to put a Band-Aid on it before we go any further. Let's just put it that way. I'm glad you've enjoyed it, Kathy. We've enjoyed it too. I think some of the funnest things I've done this year and enjoyed the most have been those collaborations, or whatever you want to call them, our hangouts with Tanya. And for several of them, we've had guests come in, and that just doubled the fun. We haven't discussed that aspect of next year. That's okay, Janet. I'll do it. I will do it after this, and I'll put it in the description box for this video. So if you come back tomorrow, any of you who want to join my Facebook group, if you'll come back tomorrow and look at the description box of this video, I'll have my Facebook group link in there. And I'll leave it in there for a few weeks. And if I decide it's getting too full, then I'll cut it off again and take it out. But I'll do that when we get through here tonight. So thank you for trying, Janet. I appreciate it. Funky collage book. I'm trying to remember which one that is. I'm trying to remember which one that is. Was that the one that you showed us yesterday? Or no, that was somebody else that you were doing there. Oh, I want to do the sewing journal first. Sorry. Pulled this one out, but that's not what I'm doing next. These are some more things that were in, and I hadn't decided whether I want to use the small ones or the bigger ones, but we're going to put some of this stuff in my sewing journal. That was also in the stuff that Carahart sent. Oh, and this. I want to put that on the page too. And then I've got all kinds of other stuff in here we can add into it too. Okay, let me see if I can move some stuff out of the way here so I can keep that box over here. Okay. Oh, the one that makes the fun sound. Okay. All right. Well, cool. Well, we can make Was that one that we made or was that one that you made? I can't remember for sure. Okay, this is the page that we did last week. This book's much bigger. I may have to unzoom a little bit here. There we go. That's a little better. Okay. That's great, Tanya. She's going to show us tomorrow. Okay. Let's go in and let's oh, y'all, I am so sorry. Trying to decide where I want to start. Oh, maybe here. That looks good. That's interesting. It gives us something to kind of play off of. Although I don't think this really goes with that. Well, I could use these maybe. I don't know. I'm not thinking those actually go well. Ooh, though. If I put this here, there's some of that color in there. I think not. I think I don't want to do that. Isn't that pretty? Just like that. That might be a fun place to put some of these because this is, well, this isn't lingerie though, or is it? It's hard to tell. I don't think it is. Oh, it's applique. Okay. Boy, times have changed. Yes, they have. Hannah's been doing studies. She's been learning a lot about corsets and stays, and I'm trying to think of what the other term was that they used in ladies' undergarments before we had bras. But it was interesting. What she found out was not what we've all kind of assumed all this time. I always assumed those were terribly uncomfortable. But she said that the baleen would warm up and it would form to fit your body, and so it was not so as uncomfortable as we are led to believe. I don't know where I want to work. Let's just work here. We can leave that and we can work around it. Yes, the baleens were from whales. They were the baleen is the part that filters. So it's not teeth, but it's like it's in their mouth, and that's what filters out their food, or it lets the water back out and holds the food in. Anyway, that's what they used, was the baleens. Okay, we've got I do want to use some of this because I just think it's beautiful. We can put some of it over here and some of it over here, and I want to leave that rose. Yeah. It's made out of stuff like, I think kind of like our hair and stuff is made out of. But anyway. Okay, I like that. And oh, look at that's pretty on the back too, isn't it? I am so sorry. I know I keep saying that, but it keeps not keeping me from coughing. But I don't like coughing all over you. Luckily, you're not in here, so I'm not coughing on you, but I don't know if it's allergies or if it's the dry weather. I don't know. It might. I have a humidifier in my bedroom. Um, I don't have one out here. I might should get one and put it out here. It's probably a good idea. But I'll have to be honest. I cough all night, off and on all night, even with the humidifier. So it might not help. It's just hard to know. I think this cough is like my cross to bear, but I hate that y'all have to bear it too. Okay. Okay, I have some more of that. Do y'all think I should add any more? I was thinking it might be fun to put a little piece that kind of goes across the page a little bit. What do you think about that? That kind of, will be the third piece of it. Tell me what you think. Let me just tear a piece and y'all can. Kind of like this, maybe. I'm thinking it kind of looks like some old damaged fabric. Even though it's got newspaper stuff in it too, but it still kind of looks like old damaged fabric to me. Maybe some newspaper got wet and laid on top of it and it dyed it. So what do you think? Janet likes it. It's kind of hard to. Anybody else have a dissenting opinion? Okay, that's two. I'm being slow tonight, so I'm just gonna accept their wisdom on it and go for it. Okay. Now I can't remember where I had it. This is not how it was, but we're going to do it this way anyway because I can't remember exactly how I had it. So there we go. Okay. All right. Now then, we've got let's go ahead and cut some things out real quick. And I'm going to cut this ad out because it'll be fast and easy to cut out. The colors go good. The very thing for ladies, it says. Okay. I have an old catalog. I think it's actually down in the bottom of here. I'm going to look through it and see if we can find something that is the right colors. I think there's some stuff in there that is. We'll be going like across several centuries here. Because it's not that old. It's like from the, I don't know, 50s, I think. We'll see. I'll find it in just a minute. Okay, let me look real quick. Oops. Okay, 1954. Okay, that's not it because that doesn't have color in it. And I know there was color in it. Okay, where did these start? Okay, that's all part of this, I think. All right, sorry. I should have dug through here and decided what I wanted to use before. Okay, this is it down here. All right, let's look and see what's in here. Can y'all see? Okay. I'm trying to see what this was from. I'm trying to find the cover of it. I don't know. Look at these. Look at these. Aren't these beautiful? For $2.98, you could dress your daughter in a beautiful dress. Okay, let's see. I was trying to find something that would go on this page. She might. Well, we'll keep her out and see. I thought I had something that was lingerie. Oh, here we go. Those were what I was looking for. But we're going to go ahead and look through this real quick so you can see what else is here. And I might find something else I want to use instead. Ooh, camera doesn't like that. Okay, this was the Americana Home Shoppers Service. I don't see if I can find the other cover. Maybe this is it. Americana catalog, 1964. This is 1964. There's dolls. There's all kinds of things. It's not all lingerie. There's all kinds of stuff in here. Ooh, wedding bands, luggage. Luggage might be fun. It's not sewing, but there's towels. Okay, camera doesn't like that one. Take it away. There's curtains. Record players. Radios. Instruments. You could get you a saxophone for $250. Some more little house coat things. I was just trying to find something that would, oh, look here. Oh, there's some more. That might go, even though it's not color, because it goes with the corset thing. Here's some little kids. Anyway, okay. We will decide what we want to use. I think these are all undergarments and things. I don't think I'm going to use this dress right here. We might could use these house coats and pajamas. Those are pretty. But this is what I was thinking about right here. About adding into it. So we could add in some of these. What do you think? What do you think? Tell me what you think. These aren't sewing though. See, this is a sewing book. That's where the problem comes. Oh, good night, Becky. Yeah, this was 53 from 1953. Now, my grandmother had one too. Anyone can learn to dance. Um, okay. So now I'm trying to decide, do I want to use these at all? Because this is about sewing and these are not. Oh. Okay. I'm going to put them back because they're not about sewing. So we may use some more of this, and then let's see if we can find a pattern that might look okay with it. Trying to see what else I've got down here that might work. Um, I got all kinds of weird stuff in here that's not pertaining to sewing, and I didn't realize it. Okay, let's look at some of these. Where are they? Where do they start? I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's true, Holly. I just put all that stuff up. Oh. Okay, these are the pages of the Singer Sewing books. It's a Singer Sewing library. And so we've got several of these. This one I think would be pretty to be part of this. We might could put these things over here and put this over here. But it shows, you know, her trying on her dress. Let's see what else we've got in that stack. We may cut out a few more of these. We'll see. So that one's possible. We've got this one. That's from book number 1. We've got this one, but the color, I don't think the colors really go with it. This one's pretty. Yeah, me too, Susan. Me too. Okay, I'm going to keep these two out, and we may use those. See what else I've got in here. Some work basket stuff. That's just another copy of that. Okay. And I've got some more of this kind of stuff. But I don't think I want to use those on this page. I think I want to use these other things. So yeah, I think both of these actually look pretty good. So I'm going to set these aside, and we're going to concentrate on this kind of thing for over here. And then we'll use one of these to go with it. Okay, this has a dress dummy, so that would be a good one to use. Yeah, the drapery colors are better. I agree. And that has the sewing machine in it, which would go with, there's a sewing machine over here, so that would tie the two pages together too. Okay, we're in agreed over the draperies one, so we will do that. I'm just going to cut out a few more of these kind of things to go on this other page. We'll see if we can make a decent looking collage with them. Sorry. That's the one time Holly's voice counts. Your voice counts all the time, Holly. You're just not always first, maybe. Well, if we continue to do art journal pages, you're going to have to see a lot of this odd cutting that left-handers do. I don't even think about it, that it might look odd, because I'm used to watching right-handed people cut all the time, so I don't think about how backwards it is for me to do it. I just do it. Okay, I think I'm going to put this right here. Um, okay. Thanks, Linda. I needed some support. Thanks for jumping in. I don't think I've seen you comment in my live streams before, but I'm glad you're here. I need all the lefty help I can get. Although these ladies are never mean to me anyway, even if I'm odd. Even if it's odd to watch me cut things out. Okay. So what do you think about that? Does that look okay for this side? Did I fill it up enough? Okay. The colors are off. Well, that's true, because you've got black, you've got brown, and you've got, well, this one has brown and pink, and that was what I was using to pull these other browns in. And there's brown in here, and pink and black. So actually, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. The black and white be at the bottom. Um, there's really not anything that's black and white. There's nothing. Are you talking about this or this? What? I'm not sure which piece you're wanting, because none of them are really black and white. The black is in here and in the words. Now I could ink this and make it a little creamier, make it, a little more coppery, and it might fit in better. What do y'all think? Should I do that or leave it alone? Sure, she says. Okay, well, why not? Okay. Is that better? Does that make you happier? Oh, this one or this one? This looks black and white. It's really brown and cream. You're happy now. Okay, good. Yay. I like it when you're happy. Okay. The only thing I'm not happy about is I'm not happy about that. So we're going to have to cut her out. Sorry. I don't like the straight edges, and I don't want to tear it because I'm too close to the edge. So we'll just have to cut her out. I've got one thing here, but it's an ad, and somehow it looks better straight than this does. Sorry, I'm not very good at cutting and talking, so I try, but this is very delicate. I don't want to cut off a foot. Okay. Does she hide now? Should we put her somewhere else now? Oh, I missed something. Hi, Julie. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I posted a video of a journal I made with 2 questions in the group. Cool. Okay, Julie, thanks. She's overseeing the room, yeah? She is. Maybe she's trying to decide if she wants to go back in there and sew some more or not. Color her. Okay, I could do that. Maybe just her skin so she shows up a little bit. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Okay, I have colored pencils. I can do better with colored pencils. I was thinking markers, and that scares me, so. Let's see. Let's see if we can just lightly make her skin show up a little bit more, because she is the same color as her, whatever it is, her undergarment. I'm not a great colorer, y'all, so. Okay, does that help some? Okay, I think that's all I'm going to do to it. I guess I could color her shoes. Let's give her some pretty shoes just for kicks. Because she's got them on. They might as well be pretty. Let's make them pretty. Okay, there we go. You can't hardly see it, but okay, there's this and this and that. I think like this. Okay. Yeah. I hope she lives in the country. Maybe that's why she's hiding over here. She's wondering if she can make it over to the sewing machine real quick and sew without somebody knowing, or grab what's on the sewing machine off. We could color that too. Let's color that too, just to make it show up. It can match her shoes. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's go ahead and we'll start with her. And then we'll do this one. I don't know where my tissue paper went. Let me find another one. Okay, we'll be here at least for a little bit longer. Okay, I'm going to hook those two together, and then we will glue them at the same time. Okay. There we go. Okay. Hi, Julie. Glad you're back. Okay. I like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and write Kara's name and today's date on this one too, because all of this stuff that I added into this book came from her. The other pages, this is from her, but then what I'm going to add on to it is not. So Okay, I'm trying to do better about putting dates on things. So, come on. All right. And this was out of my grandma's sewing book. I just made a copy of it out of my grandma's sewing book because I didn't want to actually use her book. So, okay, I think I want to tear it. Yes, I do. I'm left-handed, and that's how I learned to write. Trying to make my teacher happy because she didn't want my words slanting backwards. So she made me learn to write um, sideways. And so I've done it ever since. That was a long time ago. I totally don't even think about it now, but okay. I made it just okay. I think I'm going to leave that up there and put this down like this. That way we can keep the 1949 copyright for this book showing. Okay. We're going to ink it up. That's right, Susan. Ink the edges. That's right. You don't smudge the page that way, and that's important. Okay. I think I like that. I think that's all it's going to take to make me happy on this page. I may write in it that this image is from my grandma's sewing book. I haven't done that on any of the others. I just know it, but someday my kids, Hannah might not know, or her kids might not know. Yes, I like inking the edges too. I do. Once in a while I forget and then I get mad at myself. Okay. I am going to go ahead and write on this. I don't write in my journals often enough, and I'm trying to do better about that too. I'm trying to do better about a lot of things, I think. It's not even the new year and I've already got resolutions, so I don't like my handwriting, which is one reason why it's hard to do. One reason why I don't write in my books very often. Okay. This image is out of a book I got from my Grandma Mullins. So that way it'll be obvious which grandma it was. And alrighty. It is harder, Susan. You're right. Stabilo pencil. I do that some, and I actually have a brown one, and I really like the brown one. Actually, while we're talking about it here, why not? Let's just use it a little bit right here. Kind of, I'm not going to do the whole thing, just a little bit right here. And then down here. There. I like that. Okay. Your grandma was Grandma Mullins? Wow, Susan. I wonder if we're kin. That is really cool. Tell your hubby I'm going to cry. I'm not a hillbilly. I'm a Texan. Okay. I'm not really going to cry. I had some people come to visit when I was a teenager. They came, some guy was going to lead our youth group for the summer, and they were here from California. And he and his buddy made fun of me all summer long. I got over being worried about that. It got worse. When he first did it, I said, quit it. And then he started mimicking, quit it. And, well, that, so I didn't say anything else. Okay, go have a nice soak. Sleep well. My Mullins is, I know they came from Tennessee. So there's probably some of them in Indiana too, some kin folks from way back when. But anyway, and Mullins is at least the ones in my my granddad's generation. The Mullinses had a lot of kids. My granddad was one of 10. My grandmother was one of 9. Of course, she was a Gatlin that married a Mullins. But anyway, okay, I'm happy. I love it. I love it. I'll be like Marta. Ooh, I love it. It's one of the things I love about Marta. She always loves everything she does. I love that about her. Besides, everything she does is beautiful. There's that too. Okay, that makes me happy. I need to get this. This put up out of the way so I won't knock it off of that temporary table I made. Okay. I like that it's not too full too. I tend to err on the side of not putting. Well, I don't think it's an error. It's just the way I like it. I don't like it too crowded. So, okay. There's 2 journals down. The other one I was hoping to work in is the Bentley Girls Journal. And I hadn't decided what I really wanted to do in here yet. But I think I want to do something on this page. I like the cover, the inside of the cover, just like it is. And so I'm not going to, I mean, I might add a little embellishment up here. That might be okay. But I think I'm going to work right here. So, Oh, I was teasing and saying I was going to cry, Julie, but I really am fine. It doesn't bother me. It quit bothering me a long time ago. So, um, anyway, this is my Bentley Girls Journal, and this is we're going to do this page. The only other page I've done in it so far is this one. And then I did put this envelope on here that has a family record of W.E. Bentley Esquire. And it talks about the Bentleys that were born starting in 1896. So I'm going to stick that in here. It was in this envelope written. This is the same handwriting of the person who wrote these names and stuff down here. So I'm just sticking it in there. Oh, well, thanks, Julie. Do you want to? I had some pictures inside here, but I took them out and put them in the box. These are these are images that are from that scrapbook. So I'm going to put them aside. Today we're going to work with one of the images that came with the Bentley's papers that I got. And so we're assuming these are Bentleys, but they may not all be. And that's okay. Let's see. And there's Grandma. We're going to call her Grandma. She's going to be Grandma to us. She's going to be Grandma. Actually, well, I don't want to cover that up. I was going to say I could put Grandma right there. She would look nice right there. But I don't want to cover that up because that's from the book, this book. I don't know why, but I want to leave it. Of course, we may completely redo this page and put Grandma right here. I would be okay with that. I would be okay with that. Let's do that with some pretty lace. That's a great idea, Janet. So I've got a pocket here, and of course we could make it pretty and just tuck Grandma's picture right in there. We could do that. So do you think, do we do that or do we glue this thing down after we put some pretty lace on it? What do you think? In a pocket or pretend like the pocket's not there? Glue it down. Okay, do I leave the flap on it? Because I can take the flap off and just glue it down, just this frame part. And then you can see her in the lace. What do you think? Oh, I got a notification just as somebody said something, and now I can't see it. Okay, there. Janet says she would take it off. And Julie said it's a shame you can't see her, so she probably thinks it should be taken off. Oh, you can fold it back and make a hidden pocket. You're so smart, Julie. That's a great idea. It won't be easy to do, though. But I think it's a great idea, so we're going to do it. I'm going to have to glue this back down. You can see it's come unglued. Okay. We are going to glue this back down and make a pocket first. And we'll let that sit while we decorate this page. Because I don't want to lose the... I don't want the picture to fall out or something. Okay. I think instead of folding it, I may cut it and then just glue it back together because that wrinkle right there is going to make it very fat and hard to do. I think it will work better without that. Okay, let's see if that, oh, it does. It works great. So, okay. Let me see something. Think like this. No, because if we do it this way, then that kind of furry edge will go all the way around. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Y'all may not can see that kind of furry edge, but it's there except where I cut it. So, okay, I need to put a little bit more glue in here so that doesn't come loose. But we have a pocket right there. We can stick something in. So, okay, now I'm going to let that sit and glue down good. And we're going to do something here. So, that's weird. Go and see, Julie, if you make sure that when you hover over, well, down here, if you hover over the thing, that the live button is red. Sometimes that happens to me, and that live button is not red anymore for some reason. And it's just put you a little bit behind. See if that works. Okay, I'm going to put these up and get them out of the way because I do not want to mess those up. All right. Let's see. Okay, I'm trying to think. Let me get out lace and see what kind of lace I've got we could use. Okay. Let's see what's in here. I don't remember what I've got which place, so. If I do something like that, then we would need something underneath it so it would show up, you know, a color or something. Let's see, I've got another. Where is that? We could paint the paper and make it darker so this would show up. And then glue this down. Let's see if it would work with the image. That may not be wide enough. What do y'all think about that? If I paint underneath here so this will show up better. Thanks. I go to thrift stores a lot, and I've gotten some things at a couple of estate sales, but okay, don't. I know. Susan likes the idea. Does everybody else agree with her? Is this okay for lace to go under Grandma if we put something color under here so it shows up better? What color do you think we should paint under there? Let's put this over here. Oh, I do have one other option. Let me get out and let you look at it. I don't think I like it better than this, but I'm going to give it to you as an option. Pink. I think that's a good idea. I'm not a real pink person, but somehow that seems appropriate. Where's the? Okay, I think it should be in here. No, I guess it was in that other one. Oh, okay. I think we're just going to go with this. I'm not in the mood to look at it anymore. Hi, Card Chick. I'm glad you're here. Some type of rose. Okay. Okay, so we're going to, I wish this was, I mean, I know when I glue it down, it'll flatten out, but anyway. Okay. Would she be blue or green? She doesn't look pink. I bet she was a tough lady, nice but tough. You're probably right. Um, I'm trying to think what colors my grandma wore. And she didn't wear pink. Please. What pink, please, Julie says. Oh, she needs to be pretty and delicate. Okay. I'm trying to think of how we can do that. My grandmas were practical. Pink was not practical. Of course, we don't know what they were. I know my grandma, she wore a lot. She wore blues and browns more. What I remember, but I remember she had some pedal pushers, and she's the one who called them that. We would just call them capris probably, but they went down about this far above your ankle, real tight, and they were. I mean, we're talking red hot red. And she had a blue plaid shirt she wore with them. I remember that. I had forgotten about that. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what we can do to make a pink that is not baby pink. I'm trying to decide if we should gray out a pink or gray out a red and make it pinker that way. I don't know. I'm not the best color mixer, and I don't have a really good pink. A dusty pink. Okay, we're going to try two. We're going to try this that's it's a dark red, Tuscan red, and this honeysuckle pink, and we're going to put gray with both of them and see which one we like best. So yeah, experiment time. Let me get something to mix paint on. Oh, need brushes. See, when you find a place for everything, then you have to wander around and look for stuff because it's not just laying out there like it used to be. Okay. Okay, there's a brush. We're just going to be painting it. It's not going to be anything fancy, so, but I do need some wax paper. Okay. So now we are ready. Once we decide what kind of paint we're going to use. All right, gray. Oh, let's just mix a little of each because will mix more of whichever one we choose to use, or we may mix them both with gray and put them both on here so that it's not a static color. We may do that just because we can. Okay. Oh, yuck. Yuck. Not happy. I didn't shake it. I always shake it, but that one time I didn't. Oh, I hope you'll be safe, Janet. Okay, let's see what we got here if we do this. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's see what happens over here. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to use them both. I think I am. Okay. So y'all may not like it, and you can be mad at me if you don't. But we're going to cover it up with lace and stuff anyway. So, oh dear, I'm getting over there and I shouldn't have. Okay. I'll try to make it a little bit more not samey all over. Okay. I think we're going to just dry it and use that. So. Oh, Susan, you're funny. Oh, I love y'all. Y'all are my besties. Oh, I love how we can tease each other. Um, and even if you were serious, I could survive it, but you're not. I know you well enough to know that. Oh, we're going to put lace on top of it. We're going to put lace on top of it, Holly. Okay, let me show you what it really looks like. Okay, this is what it looks like. Oh, that's so funny. We may have to add some more lace if that's not enough to cover it up for you. Oh, I'm going to dry it. Sorry. Heat gun. Heat gun. I'm not going to see much of it anyway. Not going to see much of it. Okay, let me let this cool down a little bit and we'll see if it's dry. And then I can decide if I want to add the different lace. I'll show you the other lace I was thinking about and you can decide if that's better. I had a good friend who had a pink bathroom, and it was a much lighter pink than this. It was more like this. Oh, this is a. I don't think this is as bad as the Harvest Gold I have in my bathroom. Okay. See how pretty the lace looks on top of that? See? Okay, Holly, what do you think? Grandma! Is that better? Okay. It did dry a better color, plus it's covered up mostly. Let me go ahead and see if I can find that other lace and show you and see if you like it better. I think I like this, but I want to show you the other one just in case. Just in case. Okay. Oh, there it is. I forgot I have a third lace. I have a third lace thing. Oh. When I was cleaning out lace, I didn't do a very good job of getting rid of lace because I love lace. Okay, let's put this up here and see if I can find that other lace. These are the ones I really like in here. Okay, here's the other one that I was thinking of. This is what I had in my head. Oops. This is what I had in my head when we started talking about it. You like the other lace better? Okay. All righty. I'm okay with that. All right. Let's see if I can. Let's cut this off first. Oh, because it's. This is not easy to cut. Okay. We're going to glue it down and then I'll cut it off the other end because I don't want to take the chance of cutting it too short and being mad at myself. So, in fact, I may let it stick up just a little bit. Okay, what kind of glue do y'all think would be the best to glue this down? Okay. Just for y'all. Well, see, the art glitter glue is what I use for everything. So that was what I was planning to use. I do have some of the Fabri-Tac, but it smells so bad I don't like to use it. Just down the sides sounds good. Okay, I think I'm just going to go ahead and use the art glitter glue. Actually, I think I'm going to dry it a little more first because it still feels cold. And if I go to wipe off this glue, if I get it somewhere I don't want it, and it wipes off the paint, I'll be mad. So let's dry it a little bit more. Okay, here is the picture up closer so you can see. There is a button on there that could possibly be military, but I can't tell for sure looking at it. Hi, Janice. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. It's definitely an unusual thing to have there if there's not some specific purpose for it. And I wish that I had my grandma around to ask. Okay, let me see how far this goes to the side so I can decide. Okay, so it's really not at the whole side. Let's see. I think I am going to do a little bit right up here at the top and right down here at the bottom to tack that down too. Okay. Okay. Whew. And then we'll put this in the middle. I didn't do a very good job right up there, but I think it's done. I think it's done. All right, let's trim off the extra lace here. Whoops. Knocking everything over. Get rid of this paint before I make a different mess. Okay. Okay. Now we need to glue Grandma on. Makes me think about my grandma. She doesn't look anything like this, but well, my grandma Mullins had a very narrow face like this, but it's my other grandma I'm thinking about. My grandma Woody had she would be writing her name right on here, just writing her name. This is Gladys or whatever. Oh, I used to get so upset with her. Grandma, you're ruining the pictures, writing their name on. Oh, but now I look at those pictures that she wrote names on, and I wouldn't know who they were if she hadn't done that. And her handwriting's there, and now that she's gone, they're kind of precious. That's amazing how your perspective changes. Let's see if this is, make sure this is clean and pressed down in the middle. Not mess up Grandma's picture. Yeah. Well, my grandma at least wrote it, on their chest or something and not their head. Or she would write it up here and point down if it was a group photo. But uh, okay. I'm happy I did something in all three journals. We got this one. Let me put it over here. And we've got, where is it? This and this. And where's the other one? What did I do with it? Here we go. And I can't get them both in here. Can't get them all in here. And this. Yay, I'm happy. I like all of these pages, so they all make me happy. Okay, y'all, it is 10:34, and that is late enough for me. I thank you all. She needs a, okay, wait a minute. We got one more thing here. I feel like Grandma needs a pretty little bow or button on the center bottom, like here or right here. Good night, Tanya. Here on the photo frame or on the lace? On the paper. All right. Well, let me look. See what I got. I got some old buttons here if I can find them. Here we go. Let's see if we can find something. Let's move these other ones out of the way. Tanya agrees with Janet. Okay. So let's find one. And then we will go away. Let's find a button. Let me grab a few and stick them up there. And we want something old fashioned. I'm not. Okay, let's see. Oh, that one's pretty too. Thanks, Janet. The star. That's just these are just little wooden things. They're not I don't think they actually fit in with this. This one's wooden too. I don't think I have any stars up here that are not wooden. Um I want something that looks like it belongs. There's a brown button. Metal. All right, let's see. Oh, this says the law. Is that what you're talking about? One looks lonely. I kind of think so too. Unless we're going to put some fabric under it or something. Um, that one would be pretty. That's a pretty metal button. Yeah, maybe not a sheriff star. I agree. A button or three buttons, no fabric. Yes, fabric and one button, or three buttons and no fabric. Okay, let's find three buttons that we think look like they complement each other. I don't think I like the metal one with those. These are, let me just show you these three buttons so you can see why I'm thinking they might look like they look good together. These are both made out of some kind of shell, and then that one's plastic. Like this, or like this, or like this. Yeah, this is actually brown, but I kind of like it in the middle too. Okay, three buttons, but we need some string in them. Okay, let me get some string. Be right back. Okay, I'm just going to use this that I got at the thrift store. Whoops. not going to do anything fancy with the string. I'm just going to put it in there so it looks like they're sewn on. Ah, come on. I know I'm missing something. Give him a cookie and tell him to go play. I totally missed whatever caused that remark. So I may have to go back and read chat here in a minute. Okay. Alrighty. Let's. Okay. You are welcome, Janet. Thank you for suggesting it. I like it. I also like it because it goes with the theme here. So now she's complete. We can all relax now. Everything's perfect. All righty. God bless you. And you have a great night and sleep well and a wonderful day tomorrow. We'll see you at noon tomorrow. Noon tomorrow to finish our little golden bucks. Bye bye all.